All right, let's get this show started.
Coach Eric Nicksick has voiced his disapproval with the referee from Chris Curtis's fight at UFC Vegas 101 last weekend. Curtis clashed with Roman KOPYLOV, and after a closely contested first 2 rounds, the Russian managed to catch and rock Curtis with a stunning head kick that caused referee Mark Smith to stop the fight with a single second remaining until the end of the round. Now, on his podcast, Coach Nicksick heavily criticized Mark Smith for making multiple refereeing mistakes throughout the fight.
That's what I'm pissed off about. You never get 3 timeouts in a fight. So, number 1, spit his mouthpiece out. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get your mouthpiece. That wasn't too bad. All right. Then the eye poke. Calmly said to Mark, hey, that is 2 infractions in a row in this round. Where's the point?
Yeah.
And he looks back at myself and Nate, and he's like, Mark, let me handle. Okay. But we told you that this was going to happen prior, and you gave us an answer of what you would do to handle it, and you're not doing what you said to handle.
Nicksick also weighed in on the controversial stoppage decision, saying that every time he sees referee Mark Smith, he thinks to himself that his team is now going to be fighting 2 people inside of the octagon.
You decided to stop the fight with 1 second left when there was no more damage that was going to be taken. When 2 guys poured their heart and soul out for 15 minutes and gave us a war. If you've ever done your homework and watched a Chris Curtis fight, King of Combat, that's what you get. Let the motherfucker go out on a shield, bro. Right? That was some bitch shit. You didn't have to stop the fight on that moment. But that's not what we're mad about. Anytime that I see Mark Smith walk in the back and say, I got your fight, this sounds shitty to say, but I think to myself, we're now fighting 2 people, not 1.
Rafael Fiziev has had enough of waiting for his next fight. Fiziev hasn't competed since tearing his ACL in a second-round TKO loss to Mateusz Gamrot back at the UFC Fight Night 228 headliner in September of 2023. The lightweight contender recently revealed on X that he's accepted a new fight, sparking rumors of a potential rematch against Gamrot. Although it sounds like the fight still hasn't been locked in, as Fiziev now took to X sharing his frustration, tweeting, I've accepted fights in September, December, January, and February against 4 different opponents, yet I still don't have a date. I'm working hard and can't wait to step back into the octagon. It's been way too long. Who would you guys like to see Fiziev fight in his return? Let us know in the comments below. Nate Diaz has responded to Islam Makhachev's recent comments about their UFC 311 press conference confrontation. There, Nate's and Islam's teams nearly got into a backstage brawl when, according to Islam, Diaz threw a water bottle in his direction, partially probably because of Nate's rivalry with Khabib Nurmagomedov, whom he may have thought was in a mask amongst the crew. Makhachev admitted that he was confused by the entire situation, revealing that he's recently had a cordial meeting with Diaz, which is news to Nate, who took to Instagram earlier today, releasing a lengthy post slamming Makhachev and his team. Diaz wrote, "What the hell going on? I didn't even know Islam was there. I didn't even know which one he is. I was just there to corner my boy, and these Ewoks threw a bottle at me looking for clout. What the f did I do? LOL. And I never saw this guy in an elevator. What the f? I thought religious people didn't lie. WTF is happening? And what the f happened to the champ? All you had to do was say yes, champ. I gotta go." AKA Coach Javier Mendez has posted a funny clip to his social media of Coach Khabib arguing with Ali Abdelaziz after a recent training session, saying, if the mats are run by Coach Khabib, you have to shut up and train.
Why
are you always picking on Ali?
Coach, because when he step on the mats, he have to better be quiet and listen to coaches. Okay, we hear coaches, he's not coach.
Oh.
When he step on the mats like student, shut up and train.
So he needs to shut up and train now.
Don't have choice.
Yeah. There's Ali in the team. Has no choice. Shut up and train.
Shut up and train.
Well, he can't sit with us then, right?
No, he can't. No, there. He will go with students. Who? You.
Sit with you.
Quiet.
You know what interesting, coach? Every time I beat him in something, he upset with me one week.
Brother. Hey. Quiet.
You want to say true?
Quiet. Please, quiet.
There you have it. Who's the boss?
A few months ago, UFC light heavyweight king Alex Perreira posted a short clip from an intense sparring session with heavyweight boxer Igor Agil Macedo. Now, the longer version has surfaced on the internet, with the pair going toe-to-toe, barely holding back from going full out. While Perreira is clearly training hard, he doesn't have his next fight booked yet. However, many are expecting him to defend his title against Makhachev sometime soon. Perry has posted new training footage of him sparring UFC welterweight Phil Rowe. Perry is currently preparing for his return to BKFC, which is most likely to happen this March against Robbie Lawler. Patricio Pitbull is officially a free agent. Shortly after the longtime Bellator star spoke out publicly against the PFL, whom had acquired Bellator in 2023, PFL's chairman Don Davis announced that Pitbull has been released. This news came Tuesday via Twitter, with Davis writing, "We are releasing Patricio Pitbull. PFL is all about opportunity. I found this company to create new great opportunities for top fighters. PFL has and will continue to do that for all top fighters who want to be here." Following his release, Pitbull went off on the PFL via X, tweeting, "Hey Francis Ngannou, are you aware of all the absurd things PFL is doing to fighters and putting on the new contracts? Will you ever speak up for us? I'm thinking it's time we start a PFL Fighters Union. What do you think? Imagine starting your contract at PFL at 10K to show, 10K to win bonus, becoming a champion after 3 fights, fighting for 119K plus 119K, losing the belt and going back down to 19 plus 19. Or making 50K, having to agree to be an alternate and being forced to accept a 10K pay, or you'll be passed for a title shot next." PFL is setting the organization and the contracts in a way that even 5 years from now, no fighter will be able to get paid even 50% of what I currently get. They want fighters tied down to low pay, far less than what top UFC fighters make, but never have the chance to go there. I've seen Don's tweets and had to hold myself not to react to them, but after Pete Murray started ghosting us since last week and the official death of Bellator, while hearing about how some fighters are being sent absurd, never-ending low-pay deals, I just couldn't stay silent. Then, responding directly to Don Davis, Pitbull wrote, "As much as I appreciate an earlier termination of my deal and a waiver of the exclusive negotiation period, you are still retaining matching rights, so I'm not exactly free. If you're so kind to let me go, why not make it an unconditional release?" In his final tweet, Pitbull teased potentially signing with the UFC, writing, "Hi, at Alex Volkanovski. What do you guys make of Patricio Pitbull's release from the PFL? Would you like to see him join the UFC's featherweight division? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below." It's time for today's top memes. Third place was posted by Dovey Simu MMA. Second place was posted by C Sheepherder 2234. And the top pick was posted by As Shopped As It Gets. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.